Hell yeah. Let's minimize that. Let's put that there. Let's go live on the TikToks. Boom, 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 boom. You make my heart go boom, boom, boom. Put my keyboard over here. I'll put all the cards over here. Put these waters down here. Kind of a impromptu live. Wasn't planning on going live. Just sitting in my office, legitimately going through cards and going through a couple things through that I sold on Instagram, and I'm just sitting here watching Home Improvement, and it's one of my all-time favorite shows. Watching Home Improvement, just going through cards, and I said, well, if I'm going to be sitting here going through cards and organizing stuff and getting stuff ready for sale, I will talk to y'all, and y'all can join me. Currently, I'm going through Aether Drift. Somebody asked me if I had particular lands, which I do. So I actually haven't sorted through the Aether Drift yet. So I'm just big chilling and watching some Home Improvement and going through cards, and figured I'd go live and talk to y'all. Because what is this community without y'all? How's everybody's night going? It's only Tuesday, and I've had a bad week starting yesterday, so wanted to cheer myself up and talk to everybody in the community. Even though I'm not playing Magic, I am still doing Magic things. Figured if I was going to sit here and watch Home Improvement and go through cards, I can talk to y'all while I do it and multitask like I am really good at doing. Might be boring for some people, but it is what it is. It's not for everybody. Just going through the Aether Drift stuff that we have sitting around. I was asked for a couple of cards, so I am here instead of being alone in the office and talking to myself and laughing at Home Improvement. I can potentially hang out with some of y'all that don't care about what we do on the stream and just want to hang out and talk. I will be having a video come out this week, probably tomorrow once I finish editing it tonight, about the Magic the Gathering community and the space, and stuff that's going on with me in real life. You'll get to know a little bit more about me. Yes, a lot. I should say, you'll get to know a little bit about me in the new video that's coming out. But let's kick back. Let me put a headphone in, and we will chill. And my chair is awful freaking squeaky. Need a WD-40 this thing. Headphones automatically connected to my Google phone. So let's disconnect this. Let's scroll this thing down. Bluetooth. Pixels. Good. Put on some Home Improvement so I can laugh as I go through this stack of cards. Ready? You want to see what it's like being a content creator, live and in style? Yo, what's up, you crazy peeps? I'm live on Twitch. We are going through some Aether Drift cards. Yo, what's up, you crazy peeps? I'm going through some Aether Drift cards, getting them ready for sale. See, didn't like the way that one went. So now I'm going to redo the video because that's how it is being a streamer. Ready? What's up, y'all? It's EB. Live on TikTok and Twitch and YouTube. We are just chilling. I'm watching some home improvement and going through Aether Drift cards that are going to be up for sale pretty soon on the Instagram and Deckhouse Collective. Come join me. Come hang out. Chill talk session. Ready? What's up, y'all? So if y'all wonder what it's like being a streamer, that's what it's like. Legitimately sitting here watching home improvement on my computer as I price out cards and go through them, and figured why not show you what it's like running a LGS and a online card store when you work a 9-to-5 like a normal human. Ready? Just because we make content for y'all doesn't mean we don't work. Ready? Whether it's on being on people's stream, whether it's on people's stream or not. Make the TikTok. We're chilling. We're gonna price out some cards, go through some of this Aether Drift bulk, and then maybe, depending on what time I get done doing this, we'll do some Dragonstorm. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Yeah. How's everybody's night going so far that is hanging out with us on all the social media platforms? Do. Copy. And paste. Copy. Now we're gonna go live. Just chilling. That on there. Go to Instagram. Tag this. Tag peeps. Invite creators. We're gonna do Deckhouse. My brother from another mother. One more game. Share all that good stuff. Post on Blue Sky. People don't realize that this is like, I kind of want to make an app. Kind of want to make an app that will be able to not, and it's free. It would be free, so you can post on every social media platform at the same time and not have to sit here and post everything separately, make edits, post them, do this, do that. I would just really enjoy it if it was all on one app. And yes, I know there are apps out there that do that for you, but you gotta pay for them. I don't want to pay. We're trying to make money, not spend money, yo. put the cell phone aside and let's get assorted in these cards. These are some of the nicer cards that we got. Let's bring this. Let's bring this in a little bit so y'all can see. Unstoppable Plan, just some of the full arts and foils and stuff like that. So just going through it all. Some of the stuff I was looking at, I was thinking about keeping it. I got a Radiant Lotus, bunch of monuments, just some of the cheaper end full arts. I just put them aside while I am going through the bulk. So I'm going to separate it by color, and then after color, we'll go in depth. I am looking for a bunch of lands, and I don't know where the lands are in this bulk. So we're going to go through this and chill. Chariot. Oh, I like that. And I've been messing around with a couple of these decks. It's just so hard. They put out so many cards and so much stuff that the FOMO of making the deck that you should have made and that you didn't make, all that good stuff, like, this community's so hard. You'll see my video about that tomorrow. I'm going to put it on the YouTube, and I'll put it on TikTok. It is going to be like a 10-minute video. I do go on a little bit of a rant and my feelings about the community and the space after being in it for almost 3 years. But it is what it is. I'm just sitting here chilling, sorting some cards. Really, I can answer any questions y'all got. Is anybody in here going to SCG Con in Hartford, Connecticut? Because I will be there. I won't be at MagicCon Vegas. That is right around the baby's birthday, and my other daughter has a event that we knew about, so I have to take her to that. That is more important. That is for her future, whether she wants to stick with it or not, but that is besides the point. Found one of them. Found two of them. Speed Demon. Full Throttle. I got that. I must get these pre-release. That's why they're in. Yeah, they definitely got them at pre-release because they're foiled and they're in. Ooh, I needed these for this deck. I'm currently making a bunch of decks. Currently making a Pauper deck with the Boom Scholar. When you exhaust, so you exhaust creatures, and the Boom guy makes him so you can exhaust them more than once. Because for those of you that don't know what exhaust is, it's from the new set Aether Drift that we're going through right now. When you exhaust something, you can only do it once. That is a new mechanic they brought in the game. It's kind of cool, kind of not cool, but with that card you can make it happen multiple times. There's a couple of cards that they made it so you can do it a couple of times, which is cool. I like it. I really enjoyed this set. But you know, a couple months, 2 months later, you're on to a new set. That's just how this game works. It's just how it goes. You really fall in love with a set, and then they change it up on you. Or they come out with something else. Like, we're already on another set, Dragons. Final Fantasy comes out in 2 months. Hot take. Not a Final Fantasy person, really never played it, never really cared about it. Some of the mechanics are cool that are in it, that cool and all, but I don't know what the hype is. I really don't get the hype on the set. But you best believe we'll be cracking some packs and playing. We'll definitely be playing. Just trying to figure out. I'm trying to find these lands. Trying to find lands. That's the thing with having so much damn bulk. So much damn bulk. You get all this bulk and then you gotta go through it. And like with the store, we separate it by creatures, sorceries, instances, enchantments, and artifacts by color, and then it's sorted alphabetically. Just one of the things I do. So when I go looking for cards for you peeps, when you guys see them on Instagram or if you see them on the site, they are all organized for me. So when you guys place an order or if you hit me up on Instagram that you want something, we can get to it easily and ship it out. Right now it is just me and the missus that go through the bulk and sort cards. And it's mainly me. She helps with the alphabetizing and categorizing everything because she's amazing. And she's the one that told me to put it in alphabetical order and show her how to do stuff because she knows nothing about this game but pretty art and what categories everything's in. Pretty much. She's never had any interest in playing. I've taught her a couple times, but she just doesn't care to play. But she knows I love this. I've been playing this way before we got together. And I will continue playing it until I can't read or speak. How's everybody else's night going? What's going on out there in the interwebs? What time is it where you're at? What are you doing on whatever social media platform you're watching? Figured if I was going to sit here and organize these and do what I'm doing, I might as well see what you all are doing on this beautiful Tuesday night where I'm at. Just hanging out, going through some of these cards. And that's the thing I like about going through bulk. Never mind the sheer number of bulk that you have, but seeing cards that you forget about or you don't remember until you legitimately pull them out of bulk. When I started getting more competitive and playing, I realized how many cards that I had that were really expensive that were sitting on a shelf. Like the ridiculous amount of cards that we had here. Never mind most of my friends that go get bulk, that we go to releases with, or we buy the new sets, or we back when we didn't have connections, we would all go to our LGS and buy a booster box and, you know, figure out what the cards were worth and split them up equally and try to make our money back on booster boxes. As funny as that sounds, and a lot of people do it. I really like the collecting. I've been getting really big in artist proofs and supporting the artists. Some of them are near and dear friends of mine. Not do I just see them at con. We actually talk a couple times a week. Actually, one of them, I will not name him, just broke his elbow. But he'll be okay. So, what's everybody doing out there in internet land? Just chilling. Maybe if I get done early enough, we'll play some arena. But I figured, get on here, talk to y'all or talk to myself, doesn't matter. I'd be doing it anyway if I wasn't playing, if I was sitting in my office anyway. How do y'all like the new bracket system for Commander? I think it's pretty cool. There's still some stuff in the gray, yes. I know Gavin he's working on it. He's an amazing human. He's done a lot for this game. He's a cool guy. I've had a couple interactions with him. But I'm really glad they came out with it. The bracketing system, it was needed, especially when you sit down at a convention. My first convention as a newbie, I had no idea what I was doing. So you sit down and people are like, what level are you playing? How high powered are you playing? You're like, it's like mid range, or it's like, oh, it's high powered, or this and that. Like, the game changers make it so much more obvious with what you're doing, and what kind of deck you got going on, so you don't feel like you're gonna get mollywopped when you sit down at a table at a con. Now, that was the worst thing. It's being like, no, my deck's not too strong. Like, turn 6 combo, you're like, oh, wasn't too strong, huh? But that's what this whole bracket thing's for, as we sit here and rant and rave about the game we love. Yep. I almost just messed up. Just trying to... I gotta go through my lands tonight, too, because I'm trying to make a modern deck for SCG Con to play in the tournament. But I gotta go through cards and make the deck. Then I'm gonna be playing it vigorously the next couple of weeks to test it out, to see if it's gonna work for me. I have it on Arena, and I've been playing it throughout the week at work, home, when we're just sitting there hanging out with the kids or watching TV or watching a movie. I've been playing it vigorously and changing things and doing stuff like that to it. But it's been pretty good. I love Commander. I love it. I really do. But I kind of want to get back to the roots and go play some 60 and go from there with it. I need to find more lands. I already went through most of this. This is pretty cool. The only thing about having 5 monitors is never knowing which computer screen has the mouse. So I wiggle it and have to look up and look like a crazy person looking at 4 different places. You're like, ah. Oh man, where are the lands? I found a couple of them, so that's good. What's everybody's favorite color combinations to play now that Takir Dragonstorm's out, with all the guild sets and stuff like that? I had such a hard time at pre-release with the newer set that just came out, Dragonstorm. I am not a smart person, as smart as some people think I am at playing this game. 3 colors hurts my brain. I gotta get better at playing it. I gotta make more decks that have multicolors in them, so I can feel like I felt so defeated at pre-release for Dragonstorm because I felt like I just couldn't comprehend playing 3 colors. Uh, I play 2 colors. 3 colors hurts my brain, so I got to get better at it. I made 2 decks so far out of the last couple of sets and they were 3 colors. So that was just me trying to. That was just me trying to learn. You gotta learn. You gotta adapt. Adapt. You gotta solve the problems, and that's what I was trying to do. Girl Pod, thanks for the follow. What is up, bestie? We're just sorting some cards, talking, looking for a couple of lands from Aether Drift, and I've been lazy and I haven't gone through bulk for the store, so we just hanging out, talking Magic, or talking about life. And just to let you know, you're still it. And no, I'm not going to Vegas. I will be in Atlanta though, and I'll be at SCG Con next month in Connecticut. Let's go. There's a lot of oh, I won a bunch of collector. That's right. Like, I don't remember buying a lot of collector boosters, but I won them. LGS playing in pre-release. Oh, we'll see about that. We will see about that if you can tag me back in Atlanta. I'll hide from you the whole event. I will hide. You'll never find me. All right, we'll see. We'll see about it. For all y'all that are on TikTok and YouTube that wonder who I'm talking to, it is one half of the Girl Pod. It's Sarah. Awesome. They are way more educational than I am about this game. Started on TikTok and Instagram this week with posting infinite combos for people like me with small brains that can't count higher than 2. And then next week we'll go into some 3-card combos. But yeah, the girls over there at Girl Pod are amazing with their knowledge and their posts. So if you want to learn stuff about this game and how to absolutely destroy people in CEDH, go check out Girl Pod. They are amazing humans. I love seeing them at conventions. And Sarah and I have been playing a game of tag since Las Vegas last year. So it's been really fun. We only do it while we're at the conventions. So that is why I said she was still it. Love you too. Just join the post. But yeah, we're just hanging out. Just hanging out, going through some cards. Gotta go through Dragonstorm cards too, but I've just been trying to make decks, trying to get ready for SCG Con and play in the modern tournament. Want to go back to playing some 60. I love Commander and I love all that good stuff, but I want to get back into playing some 60 and not have to play against 4 people. Well, technically 3, but if you count yourself, I screw myself all the time. I still do it. I did it live the other night on stream playing Arena. I misclicked something and killed myself, basically, because I should have not did what I was doing. But it's okay. It's just a card game. What up, Loudmouth? How you doing? Just going through some bulk, chit-chatting, testing stuff out, looking for cards for customers. And I was lazy, and I have like 4 stacks of this to go through, and figured, why sit in my office, watch Home Improvement, and laugh by myself when I can come on stream and talk to the peeps? Sarah, have a good night, and I don't know who that Jim is. Oh, I don't know who Jim is, but have fun. Loudmouth, that is good to see you've been all right. I feel you there. Feel you there. It's been a hectic couple of weeks in my life as well. So being all right is good. You're upright and breathing. It's all that matters. Some of these cards, I just feel like they're good, but they're not so good that you really want to do anything with. I need to put this in my my modern deck. Defend the Ride. Choose one. Target permanent you control gains hexproof and indestructible to the end of time. Or put a 1/1 colorless pilot token with this token saddles, mounts, and crews as a vehicle as though as power to a greater. I don't need it for that. I need it for the hexproof and indestructible. We're about to put that in the modern deck because yeah, I'm playing some grossness, and if viewers that know me know what I play poison, and I am a menace to society. So let me see if I can find another one. Defend the Rider. Let's go through this pile before it gets way too big. Damn it, now I gotta change my freaking arena deck and my MTG Go. Ugh. Problems of being a streamer and trying to do crazy stuff and make a deck go infinite like a jerk. I'm just trying to get an oversized card. There are 2 things that I will have by the end of this year. Whether it happens here locally at any of the SCG cons or any of the cons that we got going on that I'm going to, I will have, whether I have to buy it or I have to win it, an oversized card and an uncut sheet of cards. That is my goal. I'm setting it right now. By this time next year, I will have an oversized card or a uncut sheet of Magic cards. That is my goal. I'm setting it now. Setting that now. I think that's a good goal to have. Traveling, doing all these conventions. Should be able to do it. Just means I won't be on the show floor. I'll be playing more. Let's see. We got 3 of the Defending the Rider. I'm going to do 4, and that's going to go in the modern pile. I've been pulling out the lands for that customer. I should probably message the customer that's been looking for the lands because it is almost 11 o'clock at night, and I would feel bad if I didn't message him because I told that customer that I was going to get back to him when I got out of work. And I got home around 7 o'clock my time and came up here to look for him, and then we we went down the rabbit hole of looking through cards, and yeah. The lands you look for are not here, saw. So waste virtue I have. Sweet. Wow, the glare is really bad. I just happened to look up at the camera. My bad, guys. And it's autofocusing like a dweeb. Spike Hell Hyrants. That is not what I need. That is not what I need. I gotta buy a couple cards for the modern deck too. Probably gonna go buy those Thursday. I'll go buy the shop. I'll go buy my buddy's shop and buy them off of him because I know I don't have them. Because I've already looked. And one of the cards, I had a couple of them, but I sold them like a dingus and then decided to make this modern deck, which I need those cards for. Oh well, it happens. It's just money. You can't take it with you. You can't take it with you when you go. But you can leave it to your children's. I must have started going through this and then was like, okay, I'm done because there's some blocks like that's all green. So I definitely went through it. Definitely went through some of it. So the one thing I like about TikTok and YouTube, y'all don't get ads. Y'all don't get ads. So for instance, the people over on Twitch that are watching me right now, they're watching an ad, but you're watching me talk, which is kind of funny. Which is kind of funny. Ooh, more land. What is this from? Ah, I can go there. District mascot. Little corgi. We finally got a corgi in Magic. And it's an okay card. Remove 2 counters from this creature, destroy an artifact. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, put a 1/1 counter on it. That's actually, it's okay. I actually have a first edition foil in that too as well. When I opened a box of Aether Drift that I got from, where did we go? Chicago? Yeah, Chicago this year. Bought a box. They were selling them. They were decently priced at the convention, so I bought it and ripped it. It was either I was going to get that or I was going to get Mystery Box 2. Which maybe I'll get one of those when we do Atlanta this year. Later on in the year, I'll probably grab one. Okay, getting down to the wire here. Getting down to the wire. Ooh, shiny. I can go there. Let's put that in here. Let's hydrate. Water is really, really good. I actually hate is I drink so much water. It's redonkulous. It's redonkulous. How much water do y'all drink a day? Hour of victory. More land, but not what I'm looking for. Thundering Broadwagon. Vampiric speed, blood gas. This creature can't block. This creature has haste as long as an opponent has 10 life. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters the battlefield, you may return this card from the graveyard to your hand. To the battlefield. Ooh. That's actually that's pretty good. That's pretty good, you know. More lands. Not what I'm looking for though. Boop 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 boop. Oh. Okay. And we are down to the last couple of cards that are mainly red. So that is that. That is that. Alright. Bulk gone through. Not what I really needed, but it's okay. So now, there are a couple cards that I need to find. Let's take one of these, separate them. Alright, everything's going to get separated. I should probably put the red card here. Those are white, not red. This goes here. I want to price that card out. And then I got to look at the customer's request of what they wanted. Run that room. Fun fact, this is a full booster box. 2 full booster box full of cards. Did an opening for a video that I never posted because I didn't like the way the video came out. So I didn't post it. Let's throw the keyboard out. Let's get some pricing going. And then, did I? Okay, no, I didn't. All right, maybe we'll play some Arena and I'll add that card and see how it plays out on Arena. Let's do some pricing. Focus, camera, focus. Focus. This is the card we're going to be pricing with all the glare because I don't have the studio lights on. It is the Regal Impondencia or whatever it's called. I don't know. English, not good. Let's go here. Let's go TCG player. Let's price the card out. Get a price on it. Huh. I don't know why it did that. I don't know why it's doing that. Y'all on TikTok can see it. But why on Twitch? What is going on here? What is going on? Okay. Ha ha ha. I had something opened. Oopsies. Let's get rid of the web page on this. Remove. Yes. Be a streamer, they said. It's fun, they say. Alright. Sorry for the peeps on Twitch. I forgot I had that open. It automatically, if I pull up a web browser, when I have it on OBS, it pulls that web browser completely up. So let's price this card out. It is a 41-cent card. Great. Thought it would be more. In the box you go. So if any of you are local to New England, Massachusetts to be more specific, next month I will be vending at the Kingston Mall. I'll have 3 tables. I'll have 3 tables going. We do commons and uncommons, 500 count box for $10. We do the land station. So it's 100 of each color. So 500 cards for $10. We do a giant 2 giant 5 rows. They're 20 cards for $1. I do have some Pokemon. We do have some higher end cards. So if y'all are in the Massachusetts area, we can you can come see me. I'll be at the Kingston Mall. Hold on, I'll look right now on the telly. It is May 18th. So May 17th, I'll be at SCG-Con. May 18th, I will be back in Massachusetts doing the show. So if y'all are in the area, or if you're at SCG-Con, don't be afraid. I'll have the vest on. I tend not to wear the vest while I am streaming, because it gets a little warm in here. And I don't want to have to turn on the fan. Verge, and where is the other card? Yeah, see, the district mascot in the first place. Too shiny, you can't see. And I'm just being a degenerate. Nebraska is. I think I want to do it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm so indecisive. Oh, as I drop all those. What do I have for other verges? So that's foiled. What do we got here? Waste Verge, Rust Verge, Bleach Verge. I am keeping this, and I will get rid of that. Keep the Verge. Now let's go. Pricing. Let's see. Stun. Oh. What the heck? Oh, Sun. Learn how to read. Borderless. So that's 8. That's an $8 card. Ew, I'm not gonna keep it in that sleeve. That's that. That's a Yargle sleeve. Let's get some penny sleeves out. Well, I had some right there. Oopsies. $8 on that. $8 on that. Bleach Bone Burge. Bleach Bone Burge. Bleachbone Verge. Looks like you're $7. No, you're $8. What was the last sold? Yeah, I'll do 7. Fine. Y'all, people making me go through the bulk like I should be doing. Beep. Let me just make sure. Willow Rush. Reading hard. Me no comprehend. As I spelt window. Ugh. It's been a long day. It's been a day. It's actually been a week and it's only Tuesday. $3. And let's do a waste wood. Waste wood. Verge. Huh. Not bad. Not bad. Recent comp on it's 664. So we'll just go 6 because math. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, $6 on that. $3 on the Willow. 6 and 3. 6 and 3, 6 and 3, 6 and 3 makes 9. Oh, I love pricing cards. Pricing cards is my least relaxing thing to do. And especially when you think it's going to be more. It's not. It's really not. So now what we'll do is put the keyboard aside. Take a La Picture. Take a La Picture. I take a picture of these. I gotta look at that. I already gave my price. So let's do this. Those are the 2 we wanted. Those are what I had. You come here, you go here. And I step back off the camera so y'all can't see what I'm texting. I go the cards here. Cards. You requested. The other ones we had. So let's see what happens there. A plus 5 plus 8 plus 7 plus 12. So this is what the person requested. These are the ones that he saw on the Instagram. And these are the ones that he was looking for. So, put that stack aside. You know what? You know what we're gonna do while we're sitting here talking? Let's go through this bulk of Dragonstorm. And I also need to price these stupid things. One of these is open. That one's open. So that's an L. But we are also going to price these out. Hockey, baseball. Major League Baseball 1989 scores. Boop. Can't divulge my secrets about sports cards. To be totally honest with you, I actually hate doing um I hate doing sports cards. I really do. Um, I have a basically silent partner that does the sports cards for me. So I really don't mess around with them too much. I just know the place I get these from. They are really, really good. I get a really good deal on them. So I keep buying them. I will probably buy more in the next couple of weeks because I absolutely make a good profit margin on them. So, you know, I make a decent profit margin on them. So I keep them around. And I'll probably get a bunch more for the show next month that I'm vending. And then we'll open one of the 1990s hockeys because it's open. I didn't realize it when I grabbed it, but it's okay. It will just go in the hockey binder for some person to look at it and grab them. That's what this game's all about, is making cards and finding stuff for y'all to enjoy yourself. But I make a pretty good profit off of these. Get them from an older gentleman. He has a bunch of stuff from like the early 90s, late 90s. And yeah, I do very, very well on these. I just need to stop being a degenerate and price them and put them up. Because I just need to. I need to. The card game, everybody thinks it's all fine and dandy, and you're gonna find stuff that everybody wants, and you're gonna make a quick buck off of everything. But that's legitimately not the case. It is really not. It is so freaking hard to find some of this stuff sometimes. And I got one customer that really enjoys the vintage wax packs, as they call them. And when I find them, I scoop them up because I know that person will pay a premium for them. So we got this. So this one's a little bit cheaper. It's $4. It's fine. I made a decent profit margin on it already with these two. So basically those two packs paid for everything that I have on the table. For the sports stuff, at least. Gentlemen, I get them from the 3 for $5. And it's whenever I want them, I can go get them. So I saw them over the weekend. And I said, hey, let me get some more of them packs. So, y'all wonder what it's like sitting in my office while I am doing this. Usually I'm not talking to myself or talking to y'all. I'm working and have some type of TV show on in the background. Just chilling. Just chilling. Another $5 pack. So what are we up to? $9 so far. $9 profit after spending money. Can't go wrong with that. So what is going on? Ah, my live's gonna end. Got you. Confirm. Get out of the way. How is inactivity disturbed? What? Well, I guess we're getting off. We'll catch you on the next one. I've been sitting here moving because I can't sit still. Hoops? How do I do this? Where the frick are the hoops? Are those the hoops? Antlers. Yo, you make this screen so tiny. Haha. I confirmed it. Okay, so what do I have to do? Like wave in front of the camera if I'm talking to y'all? Like, what the hell was that? What the hell was even that? Y'all can see it on TikTok, but they could see it on YouTube's and the Twitches. What did I say? There was a $5 pack, $5 pack. Boom, 1991 Fleeter Baseball. So we made $9 there. Let's see what this 1990 Series 2 is worth. I use Google Lens. Google Lens will give me a general idea of the price for these packs. Get the what? This 1991 Scores pack, wax pack, is $20? Get out of here. That's a come up. That is like, wow. Let's look. Let's do some research on the E of my bay. The E of my bay. Let's see. All right. One of them is $3. You can buy boxes for $3.99. Let's go to filters, show more. Let's go to recently sold, show. All right, so we'll just make it a $4 pack. A $4 pack. A $4 pack. Do. Then I'll rip open this 1990, sorry, 1990 hockey pack and see what happens there. So you're looking at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, $23. So that's good. That's going to go in the show bin. We'll show you how it is to be a live streamer, TikTok, Instagram, all that goodiness creator. You guys will see it live in action. So, camera's in front of me. Feet don't fail me now. Hit record. Let's get this out of the way, get the mouse out of the way. 1991 hockey. Let's see who we got. Brenton Ashton for the Winnipeg Jets. Sean Brewer, center. left wing, sorry, for Detroit. Tim Lawlin for the LA Kings. He's a defenseman. NHL prospect from the 90s. Stefan Matut from the Flames. Another prospect. Murray Braun for the Flyers. My home away from home, Philly. You got John Morrison for the New Jersey Devils. Terry Yak from the Whalers, which isn't a team anymore. Toronto Maple Leafs, Thomas Fergus. The hometown boy, Don Sweeney from the Boston Bruins. Brett Hull from the St. Louis Blues. Bob Cressil from the LA Knights. 1990 All-Star second team, Doug Wilson from the Blackhawks as a defenseman. Jarrett Krieg from the Oilers, right wing. Aaron something that I can't pronounce from, I think, Dallas. And then Ken Dianco from the Jersey Devils. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. And basically, I will give these to my sports guy, and he can do what he does with them and figure out prices, because that is above me. And I'm trying to do that tonight. Dollar card. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Maybe we'll sit here and price some sports cards. That's $1. So we're at dollars. We at $1. So what I do is when I'm pricing out cards, I will take this thing that has an $1 on it and put that there, and then we'll sleeve everything after. Unless I get something that's worth a lot of money, we'll sleeve immediately. But I have a feeling all these cards from the 90s are going to be $1. Is what I'm thinking. What? Yeah, I'm so confused. See, these sports cards make no sense. These sports cards make no sense to me. They hurt my brain to look up recent comps and stuff. Like, my brain hurts. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. Let's go to sold items, searching, one result. Sold for $2. $2 make you holla. $2 make you holla. Oh, I'm going delusional. It's almost midnight. It's almost. Oh, these don't fit. And oh no, I don't have clear sleeves that these are gonna fit. These aren't gonna fit. What do I do? I don't have any other clear sleeves that these will fit in. What is going on? What are we doing here? Let's see. Will these fit in here? It will. Don't try to put sports cards in true fits, because they don't fit. As funny as that sounds. Alright, so these are $1. This guy's $2. I don't understand sports cards. Like, it's just a picture of the guy playing, and people spend a lot of money on them. Like, cool and all, but like, you can't play with them. Where's the fun in them when you can't play with them? Like putting them on the wall is cool and all, but like, come on, you want to play with them. Like Magic. After this, we're gonna get into some Magic. We'll do that. Like you can play with them. Let's see. $1. I have a feeling these are all gonna be dollar cards. These are all gonna be freaking dollar cards, and I'm not gonna care. All right, we'll just make a pile. Well, now that we got some of them done. See, and then it drives me crazy. Like, now I gotta find the exact picture, the exact pose that this guy's in. That's it. But I don't know what $3 Canadian is. What is $3 Canadian reduce in American? So like $2, right? Nah, it's a dollar card. It's a dollar card. That's the hard thing with this hockey stuff too. Is like you get Canadian prices because Canadians like invented the game or something. I don't know. I love how I went from Magic to sports cards in the matter of that's signed. That's a sports thing. That's yeah. I don't know. Another dollar. And the other thing, like especially with the newer sports cards, like you never know because like we were talking about it the other night, and it was like my business partner hit a sports card and legitimately was like, "Yo, I can't find a comp. Can you find a comp for me?" And I was like, "Sure, send me the freaking thing." He sent me, and I was like, "Dude, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Legitimately, bro. Like, it wasn't that it wasn't that color variation or whatever you want to call it, like the fracture foil, whatever they call them in the sports industry. I'm like, I can't find any in that color. Like, so what do you do? He's like, well, you kind of just like go by the lower end price and then you just do it that way. And I was like, oh, cool. I was like, so put it off at like $300. He put it up for 300 and we sold it. And I was like, oh, sweet. Do. All right, let's scan. That's $1. That's $1. We have 4 more cards to go, and they're probably going to be dollars. And I've wasted 10 minutes of doing this for no reason. Looks like I'm wasting time pricing stuff out. Yes, $1. Ooh, $2. Woo, woo, woo. We're doing pretty good. Just on the cards alone, I'll make my money back on buying these packs. It's blah. So I'll package these up later. I'll do this stuff later. I won't bore y'all with this. I gotta go through the binder, make some more pictures, take some more pictures, I should say, for the Instagram for tomorrow. Get to that. I gotta go through all this, dude. All this stuff too. Some of these cards are beautiful. I know I need that. I wonder how much this dragon is. Price that out later. Oh, I did separate these by color because I'm a genius. All right, let's hit the showers. It was nice hanging out with y'all. Like I said, I was just going through some stuff that I would normally go through anyway. So I figured, why the hell not jump on here, see if anybody wants to talk, ask me questions, chill out. Maybe we'll be on Thursday night and playing some maybe we'll come on Thursday night and we'll play some arena. I'll be testing out the new deck, hanging out, talking to y'all, and chilling like a villain. Yeah, Dragonstorm's pretty sweet. Took a bunch of cards. I actually bought a bunch of cards to make decks and do stuff like that. I really gotta go through them and see what I grabbed and what I didn't grab, just to see what's good, homie. It's time for me to get off. I'm yawning like a nerd. Oh, I gotta get up. Gotta stretch. Oh, let's put the cards back on the shelf. I want to put this up here on the box. Oh, all right, we out. I will catch you all laters. Let me clean up my desk, move some stuff around here, my squeaky chair. Let's pull up this. We'll catch y'all later.